Hey y'all, this is Queen ChingALing. I just wanted to get out here and talk for a minute. Today, I feel like it has a good possible chance of tripping out here, South Carolina, North Carolina, a lot of states are going to trip out today. I see a couple of states tripped out yesterday, and several states tripped out Saturday. I think it was Virginia. Kind of expected Michigan to triple out, but it didn't. Delaware tripled out. Yeah, I couldn't believe that. But anyway, North Carolina, South Carolina, y'all need to be on the lookout today. Be on the lookout. I ain't gonna say whether it will or whether it won't. You know, I don't want to sit here and start running my mouth and spouting out stuff that somebody else has already said, okay? So, but I do admire this person very, very much. If he's listening, I'm sure he probably gets wind of Queen ChingALing every now and then. And I do follow him, but I mean, there's a couple things that I got that he don't got. And I tell you now, if he's listening, I wouldn't mind partnering up with him, because I'm telling you, if he and I got together, we would be one awesome force. And we will together we'd both take down this lottery system. So last night, here in South Carolina, I'm going to show you my tickets. And I'm going to explain to you one thing. Now, this is my ticket that I played. You know, just in case it was to trip out, I played those 7. I was the other 3 numbers down there, the 031, 030, and 072. I played 572 and 444, just in case 444 tripped out. But I'm beginning to wonder, I'm not exactly thinking it's going to trip out on 444s. I'm kind of teeter-tottering a different direction right this second. But, nevertheless, okay. Let me just throw my 2 cents in. Copycat, okay. He's really, really good. I mean, he's super, really, really good. Some of y'all that follow him probably know who I'm talking about. I'm not going to mention his name because I don't want to promote another group leader. Yeah, group leader on my channel. I wouldn't go on his channel and try to promote myself or any other group leader on his channel, nor would I do it to another group leader, somebody else that was into doing this thing, okay? So I do have that much respect for him. I'm not going to sit here and badmouth a bunch of people. I'm not like that. I am not Mama Drama. That's all there is to it. Queen ChingALing is Queen ChingALing. I just like to play the numbers. I like to win. I'm just like everybody else out there. Getting back to these numbers here that's on this ticket. Now, if I didn't know any better, okay, and I was really wanting to win, I was really wanting to make a hit, there are certain numbers that I would keep in. And these are just a couple of them. I'm not talking about the 777 or the 444. But like the 031, I would keep that in play at least a few times a month. I'd keep in the 072 during the month. I would keep in 572. And do you know why? The reason being, those are triple triggers. I'd also keep in, hold on, man, I'm going to give me a piece of paper and write it down so you can see these numbers. Okay, well, Queen ChingALing spill out information. So, I particularly like this one here at the bottom. This 511. Oh, I see it a lot. Is it? Alright. The one's in the black marker right there. 067. Anything with a 67. Like specifically 367. Anything with a 49, 511 is bad about hit. I don't know how many times I've seen 511 just pop up. It pops up a lot. I'll write down another that I've noticed. Hold on a minute. These are just numbers that pop up and that fall quite regularly, okay? That 166, 016, that falls quite often. Go back and look. Go research the numbers. Queen ChingALing does a lot of researching, a lot of studying, a lot of this and a lot of that. I've been at this thing, burying my head in it now for the last 3-4 years. I wanted to get as far as I have, and I'm telling you, it's been pretty deep, but now it's getting to the point where I'm actually beginning to get something out of it. And I enjoy it, and I want to share that along with everybody else. And I believe that I can. A lot of the other group leaders on here usually have a pretty good following, a little bit better following than me, but they cater to a younger crowd. I'm pretty much catering to the older crowd, and I know some of you guys need a little bit of help out there. Because, you know, in our generation, what was kind of funny was that we didn't grow up with computers. We didn't know what a cell phone was. First thing I even seen that even resembles a modern day cell phone was you remember that little flip thingy that Scotty used to flip out on Star Trek, and he'd flip it out and he'd beam me up. Or, well, they would, you know, Scotty didn't flip it out, but Captain Kirk would flip it out. Beam me up, Scotty. That little thing. And if you sit and look at that, I'm like, that is kind of wild. That he pulls out this little thing and tells Scotty, beam me up. Then all of a sudden, when was it we had the flip phones? I'm thinking it was probably somewhere in the mid-2000s where we had the old flip phones. I didn't like the flip phones, I'll tell you what. I don't like them good as I do the phones now. But it makes you wonder what's going on out there beyond them stars. I'm going to start talking more about the numbers. I'm going to start getting more in depth with some things about numbers. Because it's like, I realize that a lot of people on here, they want to play. They don't know how to pick the correct numbers. A lot of people out there just picking whatever, however, they playing too much money. A lot of folks out there are just way over anxious to hit. I'm talking about spending $40, $50, and what my chart is designed to do is my chart is designed to help y'all cut down on not spending all that much money. It's designed to give you the numbers to play. If you look real close, you'll be able to pull the winning numbers out of the chart, because the chart is pretty accurate, and the chart is accurate down to the point. This chart is really good pretty much forever that I know of. I know for the next year, and I don't see it getting I do not see this chart not working the year after that. And we'll have to wait to find out till the end of this year till I start making another chart over again. But honestly, this chart right here I know will last for at least the whole entire year. We'll have to wait till the end of December, 1st of January next year to see do we need to make another one. But right now, this one right here is already awesome. I've already had several people hitting off this thing. Lady from North Carolina hit yesterday on that 100 that fell. She was bragging about it last night and telling me that, hey, Queen ChingALing, this is alright because you got all these numbers is up in this chart. And I'm hitting it now. I'm like, great. But it's not just the chart alone that's what gets you to hit. It's the knowledge that you have to bring to the chart. If you know your mirror numbers, you know your flip numbers. If you know how to if you go back and research on your state, use the chart when you're looking back up at your state. Look on your state's website, okay, and research your numbers. Say, let's go back about 2 years ago. You'd actually go back in the year, say 2017, to actually get a good idea of what's going to fall this year, because it's very, very close. I don't think you're going to get nothing off of last year or the year before, but once you go back to 2016, 2017, look what fell those years, then we're getting somewhere. And compare notes. Look at the numbers that are falling during the months back then, and you should be able to using this chart. You should be able to pretty easily pull out the winning numbers. I've had a lot of people like from Texas. I have from New York hit off of this thing. I've had North Carolina hit off this thing. And I'm telling you, I'm here in case you have got the chart and you haven't figured out how to work it. I will tell you this much. Now, this is what I've been doing. I'm going to go ahead and spill a few beans about how to use the chart. You go and look at the date. Not the date sum, not what number you think might be the date. The date. If it's the 27th, it's the 27th. You look under the 27th, and then you want to look at also the last two numbers in the last draw that fell. For instance, I think North Carolina last night fell 615. You would look under 27 and look between 27 and 15. It's right here on the bottom line of the chart. There's a 2-7 going diagonal and 15 right. Well, the 2 is sitting right between the 15, which is fine. Alright, it's fine like that. You got 2, 2, and then you got 1 on one side, 2, and you got 5 on the other side, 2. Then you got 7 with a 3 and a 6 between that. That area is right there. That's where I'd be looking for my next hit to fall from. Anywhere on this chart where you see a 2, 7, and 1, 5, and they're connecting, anywhere in that area is exactly where you want to be looking at to pick your hits out of. And the next day it's going to be 28. 28 and whatever the last 2 digits of the last draw that fell. That's the way we play the game on this chart. And it's got to be connecting. So, I mean, if you don't really understand the chart, give me a call and we will go over it and over it. And eventually, the more you look at this chart, the more you get to where you're used to it and you know what's going on. This chart is well worth its weight in gold. Trust me. Anyway, if you want a copy of the chart, this is how you do. I'll leave my phone number on here. Give me a call on the phone. I use Cash App. You can send the money through an envelope through my address, which is 5233 Lower Richland County Boulevard, Hopkins, South Carolina, 29061. And I will leave a copy of my address on this video. Call me on the phone when you need to order. It's 803-849-9011. I'm sitting right here. I ain't going nowhere. Like I said, I use Cash App and I use PayPal on either one of those. So just give me a call first. Let me know what you want to do, and I'll definitely get that to you. I've got another chart that I'm working on, and I've already sent that one out to a couple of people along with this chart. So if you want both charts, there's a different charge for both charts. You know, you have the last one, the current one for the 20, or I don't discuss what price is over a YouTube video, but anyway, just give me a call on my cell phone, and we will negotiate about it, and I'll tell you exactly what to send. Okay, but this thing, what it does is designed to help you cut down on your spending and help you zero in on getting closer and better hits. Pick your number so you can win. So rather than spending $40 or $50, you're only now spending maybe $4 or $5. Whereas, you know, you're only betting on maybe say 5, 6 numbers or whatever. However, it depends on how you play it. But now, God help anybody out there that is like over anxious to hit, and you want to hit a big, we're talking about enough to buy a house. You know, ain't that biting off a little more than you can chew right now? Let's just concentrate on learning the system. Let's concentrate on learning the system, knowing what we're doing, learning the numbers, learning what's going to fall, studying, do your homework a little bit, and then go for the big guns after that.